you unto Samantha here. I pray all is well with you. In this video, I would like to share me just using some fun planner items that I found at Staples. I'm going to do a walkthrough of the setup for January in this Faith Warrior planner, but I'm not going to do it today. I just want to share these items that I got from Staples. So one is this snap-in dashboard. It was like around $3 and change, and it's for top priorities. It's a dry, you can erase, it's erasable, and it's two-sided, actually not only erasable but reusable, with sections for Monday through Sunday. And also there's a top priorities section and a habit tracker. So that week, if you have a habit that you want to develop, that month rather, you can put it on there and then track it. And then top priorities. So I'm going to make a goal section in this planner, which I've started, but I still have to do some more, how can I say, decorating and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do the setup yet. I'm going to wait till I finish that portion of my planner. Finish that section rather. The other item I have is these sticky corner pockets. So this was like $3 and change, and I was thinking, I was looking at it, I was like, maybe I can make this, but I just wanted to invest in one pack and then you know, see how it's structured, and maybe in the future, if I really like them, this is something that it seems like I can make. There's some other items I saw in Staples that I wanted to get, but I said, no, I'll make those, and I'll show pictures of those right here. So I'm hoping to make a couple of videos showing me making these products from some household items, some DIYs for planner items or journaling items. The next thing are these discbound notebook dividers. These are by Martha Stewart, and they were $2 for 5 tabs. And it's write, erase, reuse. So you can actually write on these and reuse them. So, in the fact that it was $2 on sale in the clearance section, I said, well, let me get it. So, yeah, and they're pre-punched. And, yeah, so I'm going to open it up so we can see what that looks like a little better. Okay, and last but not least is this starter stencil sheet, which I thought was pretty cute. You know how sometimes you have some little stickers that you really like and then you run out, but if you have it in stencil form for your planner, you can keep reusing it. So, or getting the, not reusing it, but you can reuse the stencil, of course, but you can get that same little image that you like. So, I wanted to try that out. So, first thing first, let me go here. For now, I'm going to put this in the gold, not in the gold section, because like I said, that's still development. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in my holistic health and fitness tracker section for now. So let me see where I would put this. I want to put it actually behind this tab for now. Or you know what, maybe I'll put it here. So, but this is just for now. So I did open it up to look at it, and I didn't think it was going to fit in here. I was like, oh, what am I going to do? But then I realized that it does fit. Now, the thing is, look at this. This is not the Happy Planner type, you know, punch punch outs, I should say, you know, to put in. You know, I can't fit that in there, I don't think. Wait a minute. Uh-oh, it fit. It don't, everything is not in there, but it's a weird kind of fit, but it's, so you know what? Because I had, when I saw it, I was like, well, maybe what I could do is, put like a piece of plastic to extend it. That's what I was thinking I could do, which I think I want to still try and do. Even though it seems like that will fit, but it's a real snug fit, and I just don't like how that's doing. So now I got this. I have this pocket folder. Of course, I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I can use this, you know, well, sometimes, you know, you can rip these things apart and use them. So I'm going, I can make a white one, a clear one, but I want to do something colorful. So I'm going to take the time to show how someone could make, you know, a little tab to put in to insert something in the binder. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of lost for words on right now, but I think you get what I'm saying. So right now what I'm doing is I'm cutting this plastic. I'm out of frame, but I'll be in frame in a moment. So let me just now get the trimmer, because I want sort of a clean cut right here. So I'm going to take this and put it inside of the trimmer. And looks like I'm going to have to sort of like cut this down to get out of the way. Okay, good. And then I can just lift this up. And now bring this over. Move this out of the way. Right, and okay, let's see where we are with this. Okay. And then these trimmers are good. Alright, so have that. And I want to sort of like, let me see if this peels off. So I can sort of like trim this. I may have to cut it. I do have to cut it. Oops. You try this, just be careful because you don't want to cut you. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that. There we go. Comes right on. Look at that. Okay. And so alrighty. And so now I don't think it's a absolute perfect fit, but it's, wait a minute, but it'll work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a small piece of this. Matter of fact, let me do it this way. I'm not going to do it too tiny because I need it to fit. Nope, I want it a little bigger. Okay, so now we have this here, right? And so what I can do at this point, now I'm noticing that I will cover up that. Okay, so I didn't notice that, so I gotta prepare for that because I don't want to cover up the back. So see, you know, sometimes when you're making these things, you just have to, you just get creative. You know, sometimes Okay, so can I get that to stick on there with the tape? That's the thing now. Will I be able to do that, and will it stay with the tape runner? I don't know if it'll stay. The other option is to, let me see what will happen. Okay, so let me just see something real quick, you all. I'm glad I'm doing this like this because, you know, sometimes people figure out, how do you do that? And sometimes they just see, like, the finished product or, like, how we, that we put it in. But sometimes it's good to show, like, the different things, difficulties you'll run into. So, let me see something. So, I already cut out that purple thing, as you can see. But I'm thinking maybe if I had cut off a little piece of these things inside, I'm gonna try one and then I'm gonna zoom in to see, so you can see what I did. Let me see if it worked first. Okay, so I think it did. All right, still kind of tight. I want it to be snug, but I want to be able to move it without it being a hassle. So let me see now with that. I wanted to move without it being a hassle to move and also not slip out. Let's see. No, it's gonna slip out. So, okay, before it starts looking ugly, let me see if I can, okay, so what I'm gonna try to do now, hope this works. I'm gonna take this, let's see. See, because I don't want to cover this up, that's for sure. So, I'm going to put some glue tape, this tape adhesive here, because it may just work. I don't want it to be sticky on the other side. That's for sure. I already don't like the fact that I cut that out and that looks a little ugly. But I know how to put some washi tape and fix it up a bit. So, you know what? I even think I could go a little bit further in, because I don't mind if it's on this line right here, as long as it don't go on the spot where I have to write. All right, let's see. Because those tape adhesives are pretty strong. They are pretty strong. Okay. So that's this. Right? But I'm thinking it looks sort of kind of like ugly, like this right here. So how am I going to fix that? And this is where some pretty washi tape is going to come in handy. So what color washi tape do I want? Okay, so, sorry, since the Lord has been dealing with me with this word. Hold on 1 second. Shine bright. I'm gonna, see, maybe this will work. Yes, because this matches nicely. So, may have to. It's okay. I think I'm going to do this. It's not exactly. Put it over. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let me pull it over some more because it's And this is some good washi tape, so it's there, it's there. Okay, and if I want to secure it down a bit more, I could. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this. Wait a minute. I don't want it to rip on me. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to do it lightly, not so hard. And then I think it is here. And do this. And then I'm going to snip it. It has a little okay, so we have this now, right? And this is not something like I'm going to be like handling so rough. So that's that. So now to try to, now I'm going to punch it. Hopefully I could get it to punch without any problems. Okay, I might have to go on the floor to punch this because this thing is not that it's not that sturdy. So I don't want to, you know, break the table. I could use a table behind me, but I put it on the floor. Okay. I may have to clean out this thing too, because I have a lot of stuff in here. So hold on, let me clear this out and come right back. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, I had to take it in the kitchen and use the kitchen counter because it was kind of hard to punch. So anyway, so now let's see. Yes, there we go. So basically this, as you can see, you could take any item and really just attach something to it and to put it inside of a planner if it doesn't initially, you know, fit. So, but this is actually going to be moved at some point. It's just that I need to put it somewhere for now until I finish setting up the gold section. So, what else? So now, so that's that with that. So now I want to try these little pocket corners. So I'm thinking, basically, okay, so you know what I would like to do? Let's see. No, this already has something on it because I was like, I could put it here. So, you know, when I put an insert or something, I could put a little pocket corner. And I also have another, my mini planner. So maybe, you know what? I wonder what this would look like. Hold on 1 second. So, okay, what's this? All right, you know what? I have this right here. So, let me cover up this real quick. That's a, I'm going to at some point show like the setup for January. So here's these little sticky corner pockets. So I wonder how these work. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. So you know what? Because I'm thinking after I finish, maybe. Wow. Okay, so it's. Oh, wait a minute. They're very, very, very. Okay, so they're not thick at all. They're like really, really kind of like flimsy like. And so you could take, let me make sure I'm in frame. Yeah. So you can take and put it right on the edge. Oh my Lord, I like that. I like that. And then Okay, say like if I want to stick some stickers. Boom. Okay. Or even something that's a little bit, I mean, if you could stick anything in there, look like. 1 second. But I like that because instead of having to glue something all the way down, or you could probably just stick it in there. Let me see this. Something like this. Like if I have, oh, okay. This is kind of thick though. It don't look like it's for something really, really thick. What is this? Let me see something. Okay, say like if I wanted to put, okay, I have these. Let me see. These sticker sheets. So, even though I don't put sticker sheets in, because this doesn't travel with me. This stays here. So, let me see if I want to put something like this. Okay, and turn it. Okay, yeah. You know, so, you know, if you want to store something, but you don't only have to use this for a planner. You can use it for other things, right? A journal or whatever. So, you know, maybe somebody that makes the junk journals and stuff like that, they may want to use something like this. So this is a cute little item. So I thought it was something like a pocket, and then one side gets taped down and then you slip something in. I was thinking, okay, there's a way to really make that. And I guess it's a way to make this too. But you have to be very careful because of the adhesive. You want to make sure you put it all the way on the edge. So it is still possible for someone to make this. So, yeah. I think that's kind of nice. So that's a fun planner item. Now the other thing, the other planner item, are these like little dividers. Now I wanted to also show a video of making dividers out of items with the making dividers out of items, and also making it where it has a tab. Okay, so this right here, you can see it's a nice tab, and they're $2, but look at the size. Like, it's not going to be sticking out, and the purpose of a tab is to be sticking out. So a person, if they got something on sale, like I got these 5 for $2, and you know, you can actually put an extension like we did for the other one. Or if you have a smaller planner, right, like this is the one that I take with me, which I want to do a walkthrough of this as well. This does not fit, right? Look at this. Okay, it has all those. 1 second. Look at that. Okay, so the only problem is that it extends out, right? So I could, let's see, cut this down and make a smaller tab, right? So you can customize it. So if you see something that doesn't fit, you can still go ahead and use it. Now, I'm thinking, do I want to, you know, all my tabs really are on the top. So maybe I want to use this tab on the bottom, right? And so let me see something. Let me just see something. What I would have to do if I don't want to trim. And then again, it's not bad if it doesn't go all the way up, right? Who says that it has to go all the way up? But then I'll be cutting off more. So let me see right here. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't even realize that. So I could get it to fit inside like so, and it doesn't go all the way out. Good. It fits inside this planner. Now I need to make sure, because see, I was looking at it from the side of the notebook, so I probably should have took the planner out, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark this, because I'm going to trim this. I'm going to trim it. So that's another thing someone can do with a planner item, is trim it down the size if it doesn't fit. Because, you know, sometimes you might even have another planner and you want to use items from another planner, but they don't fit. So you can customize your things. That's what you can do. Look at that. Okay. So it has a little Martha Stewart sign on there, but I don't mind. So I don't want private stuff to be shown here. Okay, so I think this section will be okay for me to put this right here, because I do need to put something there. Because you know what, I'm still trying to make the planner a bit more functional for myself. Okay, so I like that. Okay, but it is sticking out a little bit. Let me see, is that too much for me? Let me think. Let me see. I don't know if I kind of like that sticking out that much. So, watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to customize it some more. It doesn't have to be sticking all the way out, but I don't want it like too much sticking out. I want it sticking out, but not too much. It'll bend. So I'm gonna cut this off. Right now, what I'm going to do is put it inside. Where did I put my? Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. This is I hope I don't mess up the. There we go. Alrighty. Oops! Look what I did up there. Oh my God! I don't like that when that happens. That's happened to me before. It's not the end of the world, but you know. Okay. You know what? But watch what I'm gonna do, because I don't like that. That's annoying me. So you just fix it to your liking. Over here tinkering a whole lot. Yes, I like that better, and I can even round that off, but it's not bothering me to that degree. All right. Okay, so hold on, let me show you that one. So okay, so now what I'm going to do, because I'm noticing like the way that it's still sticking out a bit, so I'm going to cut off a little bit. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that a little better. Yes. Yeah, I like that. I like that much better. And what I can do is just, you know, round it a bit. And of course, I can reuse and use this tab. That's what one of the good things about this. If you want, you could put a sticker on there, or you can use something where you can, you know, wipe it off later. And you can write on this section too, and then wipe it off. So, yeah. And you know what? I meant to cut this down, so I'm going to go ahead and do it right now real quick. This is some extra stuff I put in there, because sometimes what I notice is, sometimes what I notice is I don't get to log stuff the way that I want to, or decoratively just yet, and so I need to be able just to jot it down, because I will forget it. So there we go. So customizing a divider, And so that right there works for me. So when I go to this section, this black thing is a divider for me also. I know what's going on back here. So yeah, so that is the third item. And last but not least, I want to try out this stencil set. So, oh, I didn't want to really show that, but that's all right. It's nothing crazy. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the word of the day, based on the January challenge that I shared. I do have an updated handout. I'm actually going to do a quick video of that, because I did one where I updated the first one, and I made one that have just blank boxes, and then I made another one where it has more of a scroll without that black dividing line that was in the book. So if a person wants an image, they can write it inside of the scroll. They can write the word that God gave them inside of the scroll. And then, you know, I thought about it for February. If I do something like this, I'm going to do it a little bit different, because it may not be one word. It may be a sentence or a phrase that God gives. So here is a picture of the images on the stencil. So, I mean, this is not something like very, how can I say, unique. I've seen, I think, something like this before. Yeah, where if a person wants to use a stencil because they want the same. But I thought, you know what I thought? That was my mistake. I thought this was stickers, but you can cut those out. You can actually scan this in your Cricut. If you have a Cricut, scan it, put it in Design Space, and do a print and cut if you want. But I'm going to do, let me take a little, I could even do this on a page, scan it, and if I wanted to, I could do that. But that's another project. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do it on a piece of paper, because I think I am going to scan it in at some point and make it into a print and cut. Hold on for some little stickers. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, and you know what I decided? I decided that I'm going to just go ahead and show how it could be used in a planner, because then that's not going to make sense if I just show it on a piece of paper. People know how to stencil, but say like if I wanted to use it. So let me find a space, a little space. I don't want to show my personal business, you know, just in case it's something. Let me see. Okay, no, I don't want to show that page. I'm looking for a page that I have a little bit of space on, where I don't mind. Okay, so matter of fact, so I'll just use this little space right here. So here is the stencil, right? So okay, there's this little light bulb, right? So look how small that space is. So somebody might have a difficulty with not going over the place. That's when you use little pieces of you know, what is that, like washi tape? I have little pieces lying around for when I need to you know, how can I say, cover up little pieces. It's maybe I got some washi tape, and some of the decorations I don't like on the washi tape, so I don't mind using that. So to just block it off, because if you don't block it off, you're gonna have the washi tape, the ink going into different places that you don't want it to go into. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these pieces of washi tape down. Let me see. Okay. So I think I would like to do this, do a little bit of, what is it? Print and cut with these. Because sometimes you may have something that you just don't want to keep stenciling over and over again, but you want to stick. Because if you have, what is it? A Cricut, you can just keep, you know, you can do a scan and cut. A print and cut, rather. I keep saying scan and cut, right? So you see that right there? Alright, so that, I'm using this little thing here, but I don't think it gets up that much ink. So I have this little thing here. This came with those brushes. So let me see, maybe, yeah. Because I don't want nothing big. Especially if I didn't have this washi tape to put around. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a little splotchy, but I kind of like that. So let me see what that will look like. Does it look like a little light bulb? Yep, sure do. Okay. So that's the little light bulb right there. Right? But what if I wanted to put a sign? So I'm going to go ahead and use that. The little speech bubble. So, you know, you could do this on your planner page. I'm not doing it on a planner page right now, only because I don't want to show my inked pages. What I mean by ink, you know, what I wrote in. Sometimes I don't mind. It depends on what is on there, but sometimes I can't do it because it may be something that's just a bit too personal, and I don't want to. Okay, so now that's coming out a little bit splotchy. So since this one is kind of big, I will use this brush, this makeup sponge rather, and do this. I didn't put down washi tape. That wasn't good. But these are the things that I guess I could go ahead and just put down the washi tape, right? Right, but there's a little speech bubble, right? It's not the best going, but or look, oh, thank you, Jesus. Let me just show this real quick. Say like if you don't want to use the ink, right? Here's another good thing to do. You don't always have to use the ink, right? You can use your pen too. That's one of the things I had to realize with stencils is like, you know, you don't always have to put color in. You can just use the outline of the image. So let me use a better pen. Let me use this black one, this black Sharpie. So need some good lighting to see this thing though, because it's so. You see that? There you go. I'm gonna put post wisely. Right here, I'm gonna go over this since it is a light bulb. Then I'll put share ideas. So you see, so that is, make sure I'm in frame. So that is something a person can do with the stencil. So thank you, Lord, for bringing that to my remembrance, that you don't always have to use ink. You can just use your pen And you can even color it in with your pen if you want. Let's find something here. Let's see if I wanted to do this dollar sign. No, not a dollar sign. Why would I? Oh, I'll put this little pencil. No, I don't want to do the pencil because I wouldn't do the pencil in a black. So there's this little star here. So I'll color it blue. So that's another thing a person can do. It doesn't have to be an outline. You could color with a marker or a pen. Look at the little star. Boom. So let me zoom in so a person can see that better. Put it in some more. So, you know, yeah. So it doesn't always have to be ink. It can be an outline, or take a fine tip marker or something like that, or fine tip pen, color pencil, and color it in using the stencil. And you know, I think the fine tip marker though and the outline is better when it comes to these small stencils, because there's not a lot of space to work with a sponge like this. And the other type of sponges I have is splotchy, but they may have something out there that will work for an individual with that. So, but anyway, so those are the 4 things: the stencil, the little pocket corner, customizing a divider for your planner, and putting an extension for something that does not necessarily fit a particular way. And let's take a look at that again. I think that right here. Let me zoom out. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. And the fact that it's reusable. So every month at some point, you know, I don't have to keep. I do have something similar. I have a habit. Do I have a habit tracker? No, that's my mood tracker. My mood tracker. But so, as for a habit track, you know, that's in the. It's sort of like a habit tracker because you're tracking your exercise and your eating. But no, I don't have a habit tracker like this. So for the month, there's something that I want to work on specifically for the month. Even though there may be a couple of things, but one thing that's like top priority, I could put it here and just track it. So anyway, so, and a person can make this too. You can make this out of paper or something like that. But if you want to make it reusable, you'll have to laminate it and things of that sort. So that's it. I want to say thanks for watching. I will leave a picture of each thing at the end of the video. So, as a reminder of what I did in the video, a picture of each planner item. Okay, again, thanks for watching. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.